Ho ho ho! Hello everyone! In today's video I'm gonna discuss the Hanson Half Marathon method book, this one here. So if you are like novice to the half marathon, or you beginner, or you wanna just finish your first half marathon, then this book probably can help you. This book include all the programs, everything which you need to know. So the first part of the book is like explaining the philosophy of that Hanson marathon method, which is that cumulative fatigue, which is let me just quickly read for you, which is accumulation of fatigue over days, weeks, and even months of consistent training. So this is the Hanson Half Marathon method's main philosophy, that cumulative fatigue, and it makes sense, like over time, when you're putting the stress to your body, and over time, like slowly, progressively, and then your body will adapting, and you will get faster, stronger, and more happy runner. So, and then this cumulative fatigue, including 5 key elements or components, which is like mileage, intensity, balance, consistency, and active recovery. So in the first part of that book, everything is explained about that philosophy and all these components. Then the second part of the book, of course, is dedicated to the plan itself. So it's explaining all the workouts, including in that plan, as well, like philosophy, like physiology behind each workout, and how important is to do these workouts correctly in terms of the pacing, because they really emphasize the running in specific paces for your specific goal, and you shouldn't run any faster than required in this chart, because you've got this book including all the charts as well for the like a speed work or strength work, everything including or easy runs, so you exactly will know how fast you need to run and or how far you need to run, and which pace. Is basically including all necessary tools to get you ready for the half marathon, either if it's your first ever half marathon or you wanna improve, because this I think have a paces to even 1 hour and 2 minutes. So if you are that fast, so you must be elite runner, and this as well can help you. It's really interesting book, and it's written in simple language you can understand. The English is not my the main, I would say, language, and I was able to understand everything which was including in that book. It's pretty good. And also, like the third part of the book, the second part was like all the plans, like I said, you've got like just to finish, or like a beginner plan or advanced plan, and everything will be based on the your weekly mileage, and to compare, for example, is like, let me just quickly jump. So weekly mileage, for example, for the beginner, for like half marathon, will be between maybe 30 and 40 miles. It's just to give you it's like a compare based on the level and of course the event. So for half marathon, 30-40 miles, but I saw over there about like 32 miles was for just finished program. So for competitive runners it will be about 50-60 miles for half marathon. So this is like quite big mileage, because sometimes, you know, the beginner like full marathon plans have about 40, 50, close to maybe 55 miles per week in like I would say peak training. So for elite is 100 plus miles. So this is what it takes elite runner, you know, to be elite runner, to run over 100 miles per week. So you can imagine. Yes, so this is really good book. What else? Like, yeah, in the third like a part of this book is about selecting how to select your like a goal pace, like supplemental training, is explaining about gearing up, about race tactics, post-race recovery, everything like from the start when you decide to do the half marathon. All the steps are here, everything which you need to know, explaining VO2 max, even how to do the VO2 max tests, all that kind of stuff, even about sweat ratio formula, all the components, and also touching the things like static stretching or dynamic stretching, where they use them, how they use them, and then example of the like a dynamic stretches or a static stretches. Also touching things like strength workouts, like body strength workouts, because there is a strength workout as well, as in a plan as a running strength, but this is the based on the like a body weights strength to get your core stronger, focusing on each elements like hamstrings, you know, like maybe core, like upper body as well. So sometimes people thinking, you know, the lower body is important, and then they only focusing on the lower body to get stronger, but you know, it's important to do the you know, like upper body workouts as well, like core, chests, you know, arms. All these components are really important, because your body should have be in balance, because, you know, like, and then yes, if you've got some weaknesses, then yes, you should probably working on that weaknesses to get you in a balance, because when you get injury, usually in your body is like the weakest link will suffer the most. So if your calves are weak, or your hamstring are weak, or glutes or back, this, you know, when you're putting the stress to your body, then this, you know, like weakest links will suffer the most. So it's important to like work over like overall on your body, and you know, targeting all the parts of your body, and not only focusing for only one part of the body, maybe just lower parts of your body. So this is really important. And yeah, the book is very good. Everything, even explaining what you should do after your half marathon, you know, like how should be the recovery, explaining the carbs, fats and protein, everything which you need to know. So it's not really like going very deep and with the details, but is enough information to you understand your body, what your body needs, and how your body should responding in a training, etc. This is based on, you know, like coaches been doing, you know, like coaching people, you know, athletes over the world with, you know, different goals. So, you know, like this book been put together, and it's working really well. So I guess, you know, so many people may already try these plans. So just let me know in the comments below, have you ever followed the Hanson Half Marathon methods plans, and how was work for you? In my opinion, this is really good book, not only for the beginners and not only for people who never run the half marathon, but also for more advanced runners as well. Well, you know, well written, including all the information. I was really enjoying that one, and you know, like it's really good book. But if you already finished the half marathons and maybe you wanna step up to the marathon, then Hanson Marathon Method is the next book you should read. As you know, of course, those two books have a lots of common, but yeah, it's worth to read that one as well. But I think if you already have only this one, it also could prepare you for your first marathon. Slightly will be different approach, but you will have an idea how your body, you know, like that, how important is, you know, all the workouts, how important is consistency, even explaining, you know, like sometimes, you know, when you have your when you're training and then things get on your weight and you cannot, you may miss like 2-3 days, then everything is explaining how you know, this will affect your overall fitness, and you know, if you miss more days, then you may need to change your goal and be more honest with yourself. Yeah, very good book. But also my favorite book as well, if you wanna really deep you know, dive to like a science, then Running Formula by Jack Daniels is one of the best book, I would say. It's like, yeah, it's a golden book. Definitely. It's the 3rd edition and now it's 4th edition, I think, been released. So yeah, this, like, I do really like the quotes over there as well, you know, like in some chapters. Eat well, rest often, and maintain good state of the hydration as an example. And also another one was really good one, which I think this everyone should really focus on. Don't compare yourself to the other runners. Focus on your own fitness and performance. This is really deep and very important quote. I do really like that one. Yeah, this one is explaining everything, breathing, you know, the cadence, all, you know, really by, you know, science, stride rate, everything, like, oh, it is including all the details as well. And yes, you know, like VO2 max, that kind of stuff. And then emphasize, you know, like, this is, I need to, let me see if I can find that one. This one is, every runner has a specific individual abilities. So it's, you know, this book emphasizes as well, if you have some weaknesses, maybe if you are really good on the, like, speed, you've got really good speed, but your endurance is like not as good, then maybe you should focus more on the endurance to overall be like complete runner, instead you like only have the like speed but no endurance. And vice versa, if you are really good on endurance but your speed is lacking, then you should maybe focus on this one. It's the same, like, you know, like I mentioned before about the imbalance in your body with the muscles. So if something is weak, then you should maybe focus a little bit more, do overall the the exercises, but maybe spend a little bit more time to focusing on that weakness. So hopefully that may help you, because I'm just like trying to share, because if something is value, I just want to share with you guys, and just this may help you, or this book, or maybe that one. These are like more specific books for the half marathon or the marathon, or any distance, I would say. This one cover any distances from like, I don't know, 200 meters to the marathons. Yeah, it's like really good book. Of course, each plan, these are general plans, but always you can tweak a little bit to your individuals. So like you may find like the principles are good, but you can always tweak a little bit to your. It's also explaining if you may how to change the workouts like days. So this is like important, but what is the main important things when you're trying to switch things? Don't switch like then you will have two like speed workouts or two very demanding workouts in a row. For example, Tuesday and Wednesday, you always should have, after like like a speed workouts or any demanding workouts, you should have one day easy and at least one day easy between. You may need two, I don't know. But yeah, thank you very much. These are the books, and hopefully this help you. Okay, see you on the next one. Bye now.